Well, NA teams continue to win here, with the exception of TSM. Those guys, I don't know what's going on with them, but it's day 3 of the World Championships, and Hi is here. Hi, again, people keep counting you out, your team out. You guys are now 2-0. You just beat IG. What's going on?
Well, we're winning. People don't expect that, and they can look at the score and suck it. Nah, but no, we're just playing really well right now, and I think we can keep it up.
That game might have been like the most chaotic that I've seen at Worlds. I just kept seeing Baron fight after Baron fight after Baron fight, and like one or two people would survive every time. What I mean, what was going on inside the game? Were you just like shot calling like crazy? What was going on behind the scenes?
Well, we fell behind in the early game because of the 1v2. We put balls super behind, and that was really bad. He
It's
got
a worrying trend, I think.
whatever. So he got towered of, and I wasn't there to protect him from that. And there's literally nothing he could have done there. If he left the tower, he missed like 4 waves of EXP, and if he stayed on the tower, he was dead. So the only thing he could have done was stay there and hope I would be there, but I wasn't. So he died, and he fell super behind off of that after the 1v2 where he already fell behind. But as the game went on, I'm very confident in my ability to figure out what we should do to win. If you can pressure multiple things at the same time, a lot of teams don't know how to react to it accordingly, and especially if they have language barriers within the team, it's very hard to be able to describe what exactly needs to be done for them to come back in the game, right? So you have to make interesting calls that make the enemy team do a mistake, because you can either sit around and hope for they make a mistake, or you force them to make a mistake. And I think I'm pretty good at doing that, making a team do a mistake.
How much of the success that you're seeing is due to your opponents not really showing up? Like, is IG underperforming, or are you guys just like really on top of your game?
Well, let's see how things keep going. If we keep winning, then I guess the entire world's underperforming.
Yeah.
You know?
That's a fair answer. You're like, we're definitely not doing amazing. So if these guys keep losing to us, then they're definitely scrubbing it. That's what it sounds like.
Nah, we're just good at the game, man.
Are you gonna make it out of groups?
Yes.
There we go. So CLG and you, apparently. This is what I've been told. Afro told me yesterday CLG's making it out. What I kept hearing from, and in fact I'm getting flack from so many of the fans who are noticing, and journalists keep asking Asian players about what they think of the Western teams, but the Asian teams seem to be very impressed with the Western teams. People are predicting a Western team to make it to finals, etc. How do you think that that's fair? Do you think that there's a chance that we're going to see like a Western team in the finals for the first time in a long time?
Well, considering the fact that we're gonna win it, so probably. But I don't know. You need a very confident mentality to play correctly, especially as a shot caller. So, any question about me thinking if we're gonna win or not, I'm gonna say yes, just because I need to think that way, to play accordingly. I don't want to think a team's better than our team. Even if they are, I don't really care. I'm gonna believe that we're better, so that I can make according calls. Like if I think we're a worse team, I'm gonna make terrible calls. I'm just gonna play bad. So for me, I think a Western team will make it, which would be us, just because that's a mentality going to this tournament.
Kind of playing off that question, maybe you're going to rate yourself first, but how would you rate the 4 teams in your group?
Well, I still want to play against Fnatic. They're actually a very interesting team. I want to say it's between us and them. Granted, we still have to play in our game against IG and AHQ, which they could come back, but I think we're better. Even if we're not, whatever, I'm just going to believe that anyway. And once we play against Fnatic, I'll be able to determine it, but I don't know if we're better or not, but I believe we are, even if we're not.
That's fair. That's fair. Is there anything that you would like to say to all the American fans that are, I'm sure, going crazy watching you and CLG really show up?
I want to say thanks everyone for supporting us. People keep giving us energy to CLG, us, and TSM, and it's great to see everyone rallying behind each team and putting away our team differences to try our best to show up here at Worlds, and we'll do our best to make you guys proud.
Thank you so much, Hi, for the interview. Really exciting to watch that game. It was super entertaining, so thanks for that. For everyone else, you can check out the rest of our coverage of all things Worlds at gamespot.com/LOL.